father to me, which means he hates the shit I do to my hair. Several years ago, I had a platinum pixie cut, and he's like, oh yeah, I remember that haircut. Made you look gay. And then I did this to my hair, and we found out it wasn't the haircut. I always get women after shows coming up trying to test my straightness. And it's like, oh no, sweetie. Men have tested it plenty. I feel like gay people know they're gay because they're proud of who they're sexually attracted to. Straight people know we're straight because we're not proud of who we're sexually attracted to. My college friends would be like, Maxie, he has a fedora. I'm like, I know, don't judge me. It's true, I don't have a very traditional look. I'm not a very traditional woman. I'm in my 30s. For instance, I'm not having kids, and all my friends are struggling with fertility. They're also in their 30s. They're doing things like IVF. They're like, Maxie, it sucks. I have to have sex even when I don't feel like it. And I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea. I've been doing IVF this whole time. Some men here are also doing IVF. I don't think I want a baby because I know a lot of chill moms. Good for them. But to be a chill mom, you have to start with a chill woman. Which I am not. I would not get more chill. There's a reason people are like, calm down, have a drink, and not calm down, have a baby. It's a bad time to bring children into the world. I don't know if you guys have been in an urgent care recently, but urgent care is like the only restaurant where the waiter can keep you waiting for 4 hours, and by the time they get to you, you still have to be like, thank you so much for seeing me. Thank you. I love when jokes are true. At this point, I can't afford a doctor. I just buy a plane ticket, wait till we're about 1,000 feet in the air. Ding! Is there a doctor? Specifically a gynecologist. Filling out forms for insurance. Who's your healthcare provider? Southwest. It would be Spirit, but we all know there's no doctors on there. I'm also not married. I'm marriage curious. I'm curious about being married the same way I'm curious about living in a van. No one's ever made it look really attractive to me, but it's not a lifestyle I'm ruling out. I want to play by different rules than my parents' generation, you know, like, I don't believe their generation thinks you need a diamond ring to make you happy, and I'm like, I won't argue that. But why does it have to come with a husband? I don't know, there's a very different vibe between straight marriages and gay marriages. Like, I feel like the reason gay couples seem so much happier is because they fought so hard for the right to be married that by the time they finally got to come together in perfect union, they got their fighting out of the way. All their fighting out of the way. That's why straight couples are so miserable. They get married so easy and are like, oh, we have so much left to do. I don't know, I have a lot of friends already getting divorced, and it scares me because I don't want to go through that. A divorce just seems like a breakup with paperwork. Oh great, now I've got heartache and paper cuts. Lawyer's like, sign here, sign here. Oh, would you like a tissue? I'm not crying. Yes, but you're bleeding. I don't think people would stay married if it required paperwork. Like, if the government really wanted us all to be married perfectly in perfect harmony, I think instead of divorce paperwork, they would have a divorce exit test. Like, you have to prove you know everything there is. What's her favorite color? Dude's like, I'm never getting out of here! I know, I seem like a bad influence. I get husbands all the time just like, don't let my wife hear your ideas. I'm like, where do you think I'm getting this information from? I am in my 30s and I'm struggling, especially as a woman in Hollywood. Like, my agent's always telling me I should do something about the bags under my eyes. Yes, Adam. For those of you who are wondering, they make you look tired. Like, they're genetic. All the women in my family have them because all the men in my family are exhausting. I haven't been getting a lot of work as an actor since I hit my 30s. My dad recommended to me when I needed a part-time job. He's like, hey, why don't you sell Botox like your cousin Lindsay? I had no idea my dad was blind. What would my sales pitch be? Hey, if you don't buy this product, this is what happens. They're like, I'll take 8,000 units. Actually, you only need 4. No, the rest are for you. It is strange to me. I'm hitting the point in my life when dating where the point in a man's life where he stops being willing to do absolutely anything to fuck intersects, very unfortunately, with a woman's increasing insecurity about her looks. Because in my 20s, if I could get him to leave his girlfriend, I'm like, oh, I am killing it. Now, if I can't get him to leave his couch, I'm like, oh, I'm killing myself. My list of things I can't leave the house without has grown. In my 20s, it was like, oh, I don't leave the house without my eyebrows done. A few years later, I don't leave the house without my eyebrows and my mascara. Now it's, I don't leave the house, period. Much safer. I'm trying to keep up with all the skincare routines, all these trends, facials, everything. It is a lot to try to do. I picked one thing and decided to commit myself to it. I decided to keep up with the skincare trend. I would just go with putting expensive liquids on my face. So every night I cover my face in gasoline. Friends are like, what is the new chemical peel you are using? Retinol? Ethanol. And at least if it doesn't work, I can just light my face on fire. That's some real premium skincare. Well, unleaded, but I'm too broke for premium. Oh man, I know I could do things surgically to my face, but I'm a little scared off. I teach fitness to a lot of women in their 60s, and they're telling me about their contemporaries, these women who got big fake tits in the 70s, who didn't realize that years later for maintenance, they would have to have them redone, which means having a major surgery later in life. That's very scary to be like, yeah, my grandma's getting her chest cut open this week. Oh my God. Double bypass, double D's. And if you don't undergo the surgery and one of those old silicone titties pops, the headlines are gonna be, death by titties. And all the women are gonna read it like, oh, what a shame. And all the men are gonna read it like, that's how I'd like to go. Thanks guys, the Maximate Track. Give it up for Adam.